Hello all. I thought I'd have a little bit of a chat about the little diorama that I've been making. I had no real intentions of making a little diorama, just thought I'd make one for a bit of fun and just kind of ran with what stuff I'd got knocking around and just generally try to have a bit of fun, man. I had any fun with modelling for some time, so I just thought I'd run with an idea, not think too much about it, and just use bits that I got. Do you know what I mean? I haven't bought anything in specific special for this or planned it. Do you know what I mean? Too broke to be buying modelling stuff, so I'm just using what I've got. It's kind of how life is sometimes. So you use what you've got. So that's what I've been doing with this. I'm just trying to have a bit of fun because I got some good paintbrushes for Christmas, and I wanted to try and practice some figures. And I thought I've had this figure for quite some time. Now I'll tell you the story about this figure now. She's going to get stripped because I tried to do like a kabuki face mask on her. I'm going to zoom in, and I did the eyes after, and it just turned into a mess, man. So I had to strip the face off because there's so much paint on her, and use some basically X20 finish to strip her face off and try and save the rest of the paint job because the legs were looking sweet. But I painted the face, and the pinks were just too different. I couldn't get the same shade of pink to match the face and the legs, so I started messing around with the legs. And because I've messed around with it, I've lost any contrast that I had or any shading or anything, and it's just ended up like a base colour again. And the face is a different colour from the legs, so I'm going to strip her. But that is just basically the colour scheme she's going to go with. And simple reasons, because I've got skull decals and some imperial stuff, and I've kind of gone for a bit of a monochrome thing, you know what I mean, just black and white like, and give her a bit of a stormtrooper looking helmet. But she's going to get dipped and stripped back, but painted exactly the same, maybe with some colour hair. Just because I'm being fussy, do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't like seeing brush strokes and stuff. But the bike, I've done a bit more work on the bike, so I get the metal work on. It's balancing on a bit of card now, give it a bit of strength, but I've pretty much tried to just not touch it too much. I don't usually do shiny shit, so with that I've kind of car primed it first. After I've putted it a lot and filled it a lot to get rid of some seams. But then I've kind of polished the level layers of primer, because I thought if I got the undercoat quite shiny, it's not perfect, there's a few scratches here and there, do you know what I mean, which I wasn't too fussed about because I said I was just running with an idea. Same as the base is just some plaster off a basic mould I made, just cast them up, and I've worked with like tried to give it a bit of contrast so it runs across the base, and like layering it and sealing it, bit of weather and things like that. It says the plastic thing's just some scrap out of a scrap box, and just some standard wires, and one quite tough, and wrap the wires in copper, as you've all seen in the videos I've been posting. I mean, that's what I've kind of been posting because I've been enjoying the build. I think it's been going okay up until her face melted and I've got to dump it. But as I said, I'm going to have to start work on things now and start fitting my kitchen. But that's what it's going to kind of look like, folks, when it's all finished, with just hopefully a better painted version of her. Sort of Punisher meets Stormtrooper meets Red Baron meets Draft Bike. I suppose I'd coin with some sort of like Merc pilot. Do you know what I mean? Because they have sort of like baddies, space baddies. So it'd be like a sort of mercenary. Well, anyway, waffled that enough. I even enjoy watching the build. I'm going to add some more like groundwork and some more grass stuff in between the cracks and that when I get a chance, just to tidy it all up and finish it off. So I've got some other ma.k stuff I want to be working on, and I will do some more on the bike, but as I said, I've got some other little projects I want to work on. But I just thought I'd speak for a change. So that's what it's going to look like. So, oh, I've read all the comments as well. I will answer some more. But thanks for all the kind words, and thanks for sticking with me and watching my projects, and laters.